Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the magical land of Morrowind in Elder Scrolls Online. Alright, so a couple of things. I'll try and get through these quickly. One, it's about 11:30 AM. I should have been asleep about an hour or so ago, because I'm nocturnal. Let me remind you of that. So, I'm doing this to kind of time me out, plus I wanted to record anyway, so there you go. You get more Elder Scrolls Online, hooray! I did finish the Fable series, by the way, so the Elder Scrolls Online episode should speed up, because this, for now at least, is going to be the only Let's Play I record outside of streams, of course. Sure. The other thing is that the new PC has arrived, which is what I'm playing on right now, so it should hopefully look a little bit better, probably nothing too crazy, and it will be at 60 FPS, hooray! You're welcome. Alright, so, we are doing the Scarlet Judge quest. We have to find a way into the Suran prison. Let's get a quick reminder of what the hell we're doing. Besides you know that. According to a masked vigilante, known as the Scarlet Judge, a corrupt marshal named Hlaran is oppressing the citizens of Suran. I must aid the judge in rooting out this corruption. Marshal Hlaran's henchmen have captured and imprisoned the Scarlet Judge. I must find a way to gain access to the prison. Alright, fuck it! Let's do this! Okay, that's where we gotta go. So, can I not just, like, book it over the side here? This seems, I don't think they thought about this very well. There's also a way over there. You know, I'm good. Oh, fucking balls. Alright, that was not my intention, however. Tactical roll. It totally worked. Yes, I rolled into the wall. No. No, I didn't mean to. But damn it, it's what I do. Apparently we're supposed to talk to Constable Kren, Remes Bilan, whatever, and Dredjini, whatever your name is. Is that an I? Emain? Yeah, if it's an I, it makes a lot more sense. If that's an L, how the hell do you pronounce that? By the way, yeah, because we're on the new PC, I have no idea what the audio... I did a quick test, like, recording. The audio seems about fine. Let me know if, like, you want the voices or whatever turned up. I can accommodate that, but, you know, we're going through some teething issues here, getting used to the new PC and what have you. Why do you have an apple? Are you Carlito? Do you spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool?
You're new in town, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I'd recognize your face otherwise. What brings you to Suran? Here to tour our idyllic plantations? Sample our Redarin wines, or are you looking for something more stimulating?
I'm looking for something more stimulating. I want to get laid. What do you mean, stimulating?
Like an exquisite gem, Suran has many facets, many angles. In truth, we have something for everyone.
Angles.
Looking to expand your mind? I can recommend someone to help you. Looking for someone to warm your bed? I can recommend someone for that too.
Can I get both? Preferably the latter. What about getting me a look inside Suran's prison? And your pants.
Fascinating. Most people come to me asking how to get someone out of prison, not how to get someone in. There's an inebriated constable downstairs who will set you right. Just make sure you tell Kren I sent you.
That bastard Kren.
We have an arrangement.
I already know about Kren. Do you have any other ideas?
You're well informed. I like that. I can tell you Constable Mirel went missing a few days ago.
Mirel.
Word is he ran afoul of some skooma dealers down in Mazinch. Mirel had a key to the prison. Find him, and he may let you borrow it.
I like the way she said Mazinch. It's pretty much how I would pronounce it, like Mazinch. Because you just, if you say it like that, it's less obvious if you're fucking it up. Why are you helping me? Is it my pretty face?
I took a liking to your lovely eyes.
I have been told I have nice eyes. I was about to say that.
I hate Marshal Hlaran enough to make her life difficult. You choose. Oh, and if you change your mind about that entertainment, come look for me. I'll cut you a great deal.
I bet you will, baby. I bet you will. Alright. Who else are we talking to? What are you doing? Oh, you're dancing. Is this how we dance now? You know, in this day and age, ladies twerk. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but very different, ain't it? Alright, why is it pointing me back outside? What up with that? Also, there is an arrow in here. Is it below me? It's below me. Alright, get out of the way, Grizzleton. Yes, I remember its name. You proud of me? Are you proud of Daddy? Why are you not proud of Daddy? Be proud of Daddy. Hey, How's it going? I'm looking for a stiff drink. And an even stiffer man. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. It actually does make sense, but not the way I meant it. Hello! Ignore the stiff man part.
Ugh, I'm drinking here. Bugger off, Fla.
I don't know what flaw means, but don't call me that, you racist bastard. Shouldn't you be working, you lazy Mexican prick? I'm kidding, I can make these jokes because a friend of mine's Mexican. It's like, you know, I have a black friend. I can make racist... Anyway, shouldn't you be working?
With that busybody Marshal Flaren and her iron hounds interfering with the watch, there's no work left for an honest constable. On the other hand, I guess we could use a vacation.
I feel I should even it out. Fuck Trump. There you go. Goodbye. I'm not done talking to you yet.
Ugh, I'm drinking here. Bugger off.
Flower. Alright, so I heard you're the person to talk to about a tour of Suran's prison. Air quotes. Around tour.
Now who told you that?
I don't remember.
I'm a decorated constable of Suran, not some damned tour guide. Off with you, or you'll see that prison from inside a cell.
I can pay.
Oh, can you now? Well, that's a whole different discussion. If you've got the coin, I don't see any harm in letting you pop in for a look around. So, what do you say? Willing to make a donation to the city's constabulary?
Are you sure it's coin you want? Because, I mean, I could pay in cash, grass, or ass. I'm just saying. How's this? And then I flop out my wiener and he's like, nah, I'm good.
Oh yes, that'll help a great deal. You're a generous sort.
Yeah, I
do love generosity here in Surat. Feel free to take a tour anytime you like. This key will get you inside. Anyone asks, say you found it in a gutter. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. I'm not truck, you're truck. Alright, let's go. Where are we going? I'm lost as shit. That's not the way out. Oh, Jesus, where is the staircase? Where did I come from? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Good night, Joe. I like, by the way, this game actually remembered, weirdly enough, because it didn't between characters, but when I reloaded into the game on the new PC, it actually frickin' remembered. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna cheese my way. Whoa! I'm gonna cheese my way over here. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about it. It actually remembered my, all of my settings, like sensitivity, key bindings, etc. That's pretty nice. Alright, I guess we're walking around then, because that shit ain't working. Where are we going? Enter Suran Prison. Where is it? It's over there. And there appears to be another quest there. Read Menaldinian's advertisement. You know what? Sure, I'll read Menaldinian's advertisement. Whatever, I do what I want. You can't make me do anything else. Screw you, video game. Yeah, I'm in a weird. Like I said, I'm tired. Where are we going? Where are we going, man? Oh, by the way, so for those of you that are wondering, yes, where the shit? All right, let's just walk around. Yes, I am working on getting Skyrim ready so that we can actually do a playthrough of that. I think it's creepy. So let me give you an update on that. All right. I got some big-ass mods installed in Skyrim right now, like big ones, like immersive creatures, immersive armors, immersive weapons, like perk tree overhauls, trespassing, whatever. Like I said, I do what I want. Overhauls of the perk tree, overhauls of the vampire system, the wolf system, the cooking, the alchemy, lots of shit. Bunch of player-owned homes, like really cool, like a lot of cool quest mods that we haven't done. I think the only quest mod that I've installed so far that I have previously done is Helgen Reborn, because I think they've done some cool shit with that since the last time I played it. I don't really remember. I don't even care. I'm just gonna go. So, here's the thing. I initially thought it was all working just fine. Oh no, 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 mon frere. Au contraire, mon frere. Basically what was happening was, yo, what up?
My friend.
I'll tell you in a second.
I see Constable Gretka found you. Please, forgive me if I don't stand up. The Marshal's henchman broke my knees as soon as I arrived.
Ah!
It's good to meet you, face to face. I wish it was under better circumstances.
Yeah, you and me both, but whatever. Alright, so let me get to the point. So, essentially, every time I went into Whiterun, it crashed. I eventually, by the process of elimination, by the way, I had about 145 mods. This took a while. Like, I'm not kidding, I've been doing this for hours, like, the past few days. It fucking sucked. So, eventually I figured out it was immersive citizens and immersive patrols. So I've had to disable those for now. Maybe I can get those working, but if not, it's not the end of the world. Like, they're not as big as a lot of the other mods. You know, they're cool to have, but whatever. So, got it working around Whiterun. Cool. So I was like, you know what? I'm running around. Here's the cart, man. I took a cart to Solitude. Was working just fine. Went outside Solitude, fucking crashed. A little bit down the road every time. I figured out there's like an airship player on home mod. That was fucking crashing it. So I got rid of that. Carried on walking a little bit. Now it's crashing like every time I press like the escape button or something. So suffice to say, it's proving more difficult than I was suspecting to mod fucking Skyrim. So anyway, so you're the Scarlet Judge, are you, eh?
One of them. The people of Vardenfell see the judge as one immortal guardian. But in truth, many warriors have taken up the cowl.
Like the Grey Cowl of
I was
Nocturnal.
just the most recent.
The Grey Fox.
These knees, though. I fear my heroics are at an end. It's time to pass on the mantle.
This being a prisoner's hell on my knees, boss. To who?
To you, of course.
Hooray!
Well, don't act so surprised. You've proven to be a capable warrior and a friend to the downtrodden and oppressed.
Not really, no.
Needs a Scarlet Judge.
I'm a bit of a
I can
dick.
think of no one worthier. Unfortunately, my regalia is no longer here.
I mean, are you aware there was a guy who was a slave and I spent about 3 hours doing a quest for his beloved and then I ended up turning on him because I thought it was funny and wanted to see what would happen, and now he's like trapped forever as kind of her slave, so I don't know if I'm really a friend to the downtrodden and oppressed, because I think a slave would kind of fall perfectly into that category and he could tell you otherwise. So where is your costume now?
Warden Libo, the prisoner's overseer, took it as a trophy.
This explains, by the way, why I've seen people running around in the Scarlet Judge uniform.
While they were interrogating me, I heard him mention a hunting trip to Lake Narbia.
Narbia.
Find Libo and you'll find the judge's regalia. Once you don the cowl, seek out Constable Gretka.
You're not the first Scarlet Judge.
I am not.
My god.
To the people of Vardenfell, the Scarlet Judge is legendary. Supernatural.
Like John
They're
Cena.
anywhere at any time, or even many places at once. They think it wizardry. Of course, the truth is far simpler.
It's just a bunch of people in the costume. Like, oh, let's make another wrestling reference. Who's the freaking clown? My brain keeps wanting to say Bozo. That's not true. Gee, what was the fucking... There was like a wrestler that was a clown, and like 3 different people have played him. Oh, you know who I'm talking about if you're into wrestling. There's more than one person dressed as... blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We're a small and diffuse group. When age or...
He's fucking jacked. Look at those arms.
We pass on the mantle. The legendary Ivona Ulis mentored me. She protected the people of Morrowind for over 40 years. We battled together for 12.
So you missed 28. Where is this Ivona now? Do you think she could help?
Sadly, she passed on years ago.
Balls.
A poisoned blade. It was a very dark time. But as she lay there dying, she charged me with protecting the helpless,
What
just
a
as
bitch.
I charge you now. The Scarlet Judge fights on.
This is like some Batman shit. Because I think... Oh, God. Why is my brain just not... My brain sucks. There's, Fuck. There's like some kind of Batman where... Again, if you're in a Batman, you know what I'm talking about. It's like... He's got the black batsuit and the symbol's red. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, I keep wanting to say Batman Forever, but that was like some shitty old Batman. It probably wasn't shitty. That was some old Batman movie. In any case... It's kind of like that. Do you think you can walk? I could try to get you out of here, even though I frankly don't care for your well-being, but I'm going to ask anyway.
A doughty and heroic escape. Usually I'd jump at the opportunity, but...
You can't even walk? No jumping for you?
Getting a cripple out of here only increases the chance you'll be captured. Your mission is too important. So long as I'm here, Hilaran's guard remains down.
Very well. Will you be alright in the meantime? My god, my guy is very concerned for this man.
There will be more torture, no doubt.
Hooray, torture.
I'm not so foolish as to think I can keep silent forever. But I'm certain I can hold out until you retrieve my regalia and deal with Hilaran. I will survive. You focus on finishing this fight.
I will survive. If only I knew the rest of the words, I could sing it all for you now and drive you fucking nuts. But I don't remember, because again, I'm so tired, my brain just ain't functioning so well right now. Oh no, don't hurt me, whatever will I do? See ya, sucker, tactical roll. Let's get out of here. Oh, that's a wall. Oh, god damn it. Well, you know, look. Oh my god. You've brought this upon yourself. Get him, Grizzleton! Bear ambush of justice. Yeah, uppercut of justice. Every tool in my hands is a tool of bird justice. Sucker penis. Alright. Good bodies, unsightly... Unguent? What the hell does that mean? A popular ointment that treats numerous bodily ailments. Sold exclusively by a traveling merchant who arrives once every season. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. Find Warden Libo's hunting camp. Alright, let's have a look at the map. Let's see where we are going. We are going... I don't know. Where the hell is it? Hello? Well, oh, it's over there. It's in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Alright. I'll see you there. Actually, hang on. Before we do that, let's grab this. Oh, God. I'm running over. There, get out the way! I mean, Grizzleton. Sufferers of ailments, both great and small, do you struggle under the yoke of mysterious aches? Do you suffer from nagging injuries or constant malaise? Rejoice! For Menaldinian, Master Wizard and Surgeon Extraordinaire, has arrived in the town of Suran. Seek relief in our well-furnished clinic. Let the full power of the arcane arts, deftly wielded by a seasoned sorcerer, detect and diagnose those persistent ailments and afflictions. Your reliance on useless hedge wizardry and alchemical nonsense is a thing of the past. No more vile teas or revolting elixirs. That reminds me. I'm gonna blow your mind right now because I'm English, even though everyone thinks I'm fucking Australian. I'm not Australian. I've got nothing against Australia. I love you, but fuck me, I'm English. Anyway, so I actually ordered some tea, which are I think like chamomile and honey, like tea bags, you know, to like put in a cup and then like put the frickin' water in so you make tea. Is how you make tea. See, I ordered some of those by Twinings. No, I'm not sponsored. Wish I fucking was. I'd take that fucking deal. Anyway, so anyway, they arrived today. This will be the first time I have drunk a cup of tea in quite literally over a decade. It's been easily 10 years, which may blow your mind. I did say I was going to. I did warn you. So I'll let you know how that goes once it arrives. And I've actually tried it. Anyway, where the hell are we on this? Blah, blah, blah. No more blah, no more chewy distillations of dubious origin. Just the precise and practiced wizardry you and your family deserve. Stop by for a reasonably priced consultation. Fantastic. Alright, we got a quest. Like I said, I'll see you at the other thing. And up, we have arrived. Elect the Scarlet Judge's regalia. My god, who the crap are you? It's an Ironhound tracker. Crikey! It's an Ironhound tracker! It's a big one! There we go. So good.
It seems I hunt bigger game today.
What did you just do to my bear, you bastard? You leave Grizzleton alone, you absolute shit. What are you doing? What are you doing to my bear? Is my bear ain't moving, yo. Suck it! Get clobbered, son. Alright, we need to get out of that big red circle of death. Get him, bear, get him! Yeah, I don't know how you hit, because you weren't near him. Uppercut of justice. Boop. Alright, I'm sticking and moving like a champ right now. He's slowing me down quite a lot staying in that. There we go. Well, I guess I'll just shoot birds at you whilst, you know, I can't go in there. And then we'll uppercut his ass. And then we'll give him one of these. I said, we'll give him... You stop doing that. Oh, we don't have enough stamina. Well, in that case, just get... Oh, never... Steal my kill, why don't you? You bad bastard. Alright, 7 gold, a sash. Lovely. And Warden Libo's chest key. A key to Warden Libo's trophy chest. I don't know where that is, and apparently we don't have space for that. God damn it. I know, by the way, people have told me that there are vendors in town where you can get more back space. I believe you. I just haven't found them yet. What the hell's going on with my hand? You see that? My hand was like shooting up in the air. That was weird. Alright. Oh, this is where the chest is. Alright. Scarlet Judge's regalia. The regalia of the Scarlet Judge, protector of Vardenfell. Are you serious that even quest items require space? Wait, what? Okay. I'm sure many of you are not that familiar with MMOs. Frankly, I'm not either, really. You know, primarily the one I played, I'll spoil it for you, it was RuneScape. We went over this. So, you know, I'm not an expert. I get that. However, I don't think there's a single MMO I've ever played where a quest item actually takes up inventory space. Actually, except in RuneScape. Your disguise can be found in your character's inventory. It is important to note that some enemies are able to see through disguises and will detect you. If you engage in combat, your disguise will be destroyed. Okay, so optional, don the scarlet judge's regalia. Can we keep this? Because I'd like to keep it. Where is it? It did say it was in my inventory. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Like I said, I've seen people dress like this fucker, so makes sense. My guy's always thinking, always pondering. Piggy, are you pondering what I'm pondering? Fucking goddamn, I can't get that quote right without fucking it up every time. Let's start again, shall we? That pun didn't happen. We'll just cut that out. Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering? I think so, brain. I give up. I'll see you back at the thing.
Halt, Fetcher!
Holy.
Maybe your small mind can understand if I speak slowly. I'm here to collect your bounty.
You scared the shit out of me. We have to pay.
Fine. Now get your stink away from me.
I don't want, because if he smacks me, he's gonna break the regalia. And I'm not having my regalia broken, man. Why do I have a goddamn quest marker? Like, why do I keep putting down map markers on top of, like, quest markers? Like, the quest markers here, I don't need the other marker. What are you doing, brain? What are you doing? Anyway, what's up, Agretka?
Now there's a sight for
Beautiful
eyes.
name. Beautiful.
The Scarlet Judge returns. You wear it well. Better than Melar, even. But don't tell him I said that.
Melar refused to leave prison. He's, like, you know, the dude from Shawshank Redemption. I can't remember the one, but, like, he ends up leaving prison. He really doesn't want to. I think he's, like, the librarian or something like that. And then he gets out, and then he just gets depressed because he's not used to the outside world. And then he ends up, like, hanging himself or some shit. Spoilers for the Shawshank Redemption. Melar refused to leave the prison. He urged me to defeat Hlaran as the judge.
Shaw's bones, he's a stubborn one.
Shaw's boner.
Let's make sure he doesn't suffer in vain, hey? Hlaran's gotten sloppy since Melar's capture. A combination of paranoia and misguided relief, I guess.
Misguided.
She's making mistakes.
Ow.
Now's the time to act.
That's my best fucking Arnie impression I've ever done. Take a picture, record it, Snapchat it, do some shit like that, send it home to Mother to say, Mother, look at this, this is Jason's best impression of Arnie. I can't do it, see, it's gone, it's gone. What's our next move?
I did some snooping of my own while you were gone.
Snoop Dogg?
According to Constable Kren, Hlaran
420
ordered
blaze it.
Manus egg mine sealed today. Bet you a pint that Hlaran's meeting with her plantation allies in that mine. She's probably carrying your evidence too.
Well, you know I don't drink, so I'm not gonna take that bet. How do I get into the mine?
The front gates are barred.
Do I have to
from
suck
the
dick? 'Cause I'll do it.
There's an old service door near the back. It just so happens Dradini had a spare key to sell. Sneak in the back of the mine and recover that evidence. I'll meet you out front, ready to arrest Hlaran.
Alright, I'll retrieve the evidence and meet you at the mine entrance. Look at me, I'm taller than you, because I'm on a horse. Look at my horse is amazing. Give it a lick. Fuck you, I'm faster. It takes just like reasons. Oh, that is such a weird mood.
To see you.
Yeah, it's not good to see you. Go fuck yourself. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? Are we going this way? Oh, we're close enough. I'll keep you with me. So let's have another RuneScape story, shall we? Let's see. What can I tell? Good question. Hang on. Chair sinking. It does that from time to time. Should have got a new chair, Jason, instead of a new PC. Well, yes, maybe. But one of them, the new PC, was absolutely necessary. You don't know the shit I went through with the last one. Like, you have no clue. No clue. Yeah, trust me. Whereas the chair sinks occasionally. It doesn't happen often, you know? It's like... it's weird. It's just... It's got a temperament. Like, it's got a mind of its own. I never went into this RuneScape story, did I? Well, whatever. It's got, like, a mind of its own. It does what it wants to do. Just a couple of minutes per day, it'll do it. And then the rest of the day, it's fucking fine. I don't get it. So, you know, I don't think it's worth replacing for that. Plus, you know, again, you know... Money is required to buy things. It can also be exchanged for goods and services. Did you just unequip? No, you didn't. Okay. Right. Retrieve stolen evidence. Hints. Retrieve evidence of collusion. Retrieve evidence of false arrest. Retrieve slave testimony. Are you going to attack me? Or are we cool? You're going to break my bloody thing. I don't want you to break my thing, man. It looks so cool. Oh god, why? You just knocked me down, you bastards. I forgot to justice. Suck it. Yeah. Never get goddamn club it. Nice to see you. Don't. Die. That's my attempt at Arnie. I think he's getting better. We're working on it, man. We're working on it. I got some script fucking jelly. This might be the most F-bombs I've dropped in a video in a long time. This is what happens when I'm tired. I don't make sense. And then I swear a lot because I don't make sense. What am I stuck on? Besides my own incompetence. Oh, hey! Ambush of justice! Like I said, every tool in my hands is a tool of justice. Speaking of tools, boop! Get blocked, son! Boop! Uppercut of justice! Everything is justice. Alright. Have a look at the letter. Carrick, I understand your desire for prompt service, but you have to understand these things take time. I can't just arrest every traveler that comes through Suran. Even your new jail isn't big enough for that. The best prospects for conscription are those without family or support, or those with a criminal record, or on whom I can hang new suspicion if we arrest someone who can fight the charges. We've read this exact thing. We've read that exact thing somewhere else. The word for frickin' word, man. Word for word. Don't attack me. I don't want to fight you. They don't want none. They don't want none. Okay, so let's see if I have a RuneScape story. Let me think. I think. Okay. Here's one. And you gotta love this shit. I'll go into it in a second. Esteemed Marshal, I'm being attacked. Mother nipple, goddamn twister. Get the Christ out of here. That was me attempting not to swear, so it became that. It's basically the equivalent of Ned Flanders, whatever his name is. The way he says, like, you know, hi diddly ho, neighborino, all that. Oh, we didn't get to read it. The reason he does that, for those who don't know, is there's actually an episode that explains it, that he used to be a problem child, and that he, you know, went through his, like, extensive counseling and blah, blah, blah. And essentially what happened was, he had to repress his anger. So instead of swearing and stuff like that, he was just like, okily dokily. And that's basically what I turned to. So I'm like, nipple twister. And that's me trying not to swear. I don't know why I'm trying to swear. Like I said, I've dropped probably more F-bombs in this video than I have in a long time. But, but fuck it. Alright, let's go. Okay, seriously. Just get the Christ out of here. Oh, okay, so here's the RuneScape story, and I'll keep it brief. Basically, there was... My god, get the hell out of here. Testimony of Bean Deal, a bread and laborer, claims she was forcibly arrested for murdering a beggar soon after arriving in Suran. Insists the murder, she murdered no one. Also claims the guards of Arano Plantation beat a red guard slave to death when he grew too weak to work. Testimony of Garmosh, orc trader, claims he was forcibly arrested for robbing and possibly murdering a dark elf farmer outside Suran. Claims he was arrested because he had no local connections or family who could vouch for him, and also because he was a bloody orc. Sold to Arano Plantation by Marshal Harren. Testimony of Frigga, Bear Fist, Nord Drifter, fisting bears all over the place. Admitted to assaulting the master of Arano and also fisting a bear plantation after he inappropriately propositioned her. Claims Marshal Lara told her that if she worked on the plantation and fisted even more bears, her jail sentence would be reduced. This was a lie. She kept fisting bears and it wasn't reduced. The master of Arano Plantation had no plans to ever free her. Cool. So anyway, let's see if I can remember exactly the way this went. There was... Okay, this is going to sound fucking ridiculous to you if you're not familiar with RuneScape, particularly around the time that I played it. But there were actually essentially... Fuck me! How many interruptions?
So clumsy. With respect, I wasn't the one who left an incriminating note on my dresser, Velocity.
This bickering accomplishes
Why's my
nothing.
fist like that?
The Scarlet Judge is in
Ooh,
prison,
I'm so
yes.
mad it's
The
clenched.
issue is well in hand.
You are mistaken. One of my informants saw the judge prowling the streets just this morning.
Moloch's jawbone. You said you captured him. You said you broke his legs.
What if he's not really
You said you broke their
What if
spirits.
he's a vampire?
We
He's not a
did. You broke
vampire.
nothing.
Stop sniveling.
Enough. I've dealt with the judge.
Your informants are wrong. Let's move on to more pressing issues, like how we move forward.
Press the W key. We done talking shit now? Cool. So, for those that are not aware, and I'm sure the majority of you are not, there were, at least back in the day, I think actually they might still exist, there were clans specifically known as no honor clans. In other words, they were basically like a RuneScape equivalent of heels in pro wrestling. They were the bad guys, you know, because much like Dark Souls, you know, bowing, not attacking people whilst they're fighting, you know, NPCs, all that shit. In RuneScape, there was a certain honor code, you know, like, you didn't teleport, because you could just teleport away from danger for the most part, at least in the lower levels of the wilderness, the PvP zone. So, you know, if you teleported, you were a scumbag, basically, and stuff like that. And, like, if someone got a kill in, like, a sort of duel scenario, and then you, like, dogpiled him afterwards, you were called... They referred to it as pile jumping, because the dude's on the guy's pile looting his pile of shit, and you've jumped him. You've jumped on the guy on the pile. So anyway, there were no honor clans. And there was one called Rot. Now, the leader of this clan, called Rot, it stood for Reign of Terror, R-O-D. It was pretty good, I thought. Wasn't me. However, he shared a very similar RuneScape name. And for some reason, I became known, just like the whole Dagannoth King Lura thing, I became known as the fucking guy that led Rot. So everyone thought I was the leader of a scumbag clan. Like, they were the biggest, like, no honor clan. I wasn't, but to a lot of people, they were like, oh, I know you. And I was like, do you? And they're like, you're the leader of that scumbag clan? I was like, no, I'm not.
You put me in prison.
Funny thing is, I actually joined that clan after, like, a while. I actually joined it. Because I was like, you know what, I don't care anymore. Because, basically, if I remember correctly, what happened was, the clan I was in closed down. The clan actually had 3 leaders. And one of them, like, basically never played. Like, he would come on for wars and stuff like that, but other than that, he really just did not play the game. In fact, 2 of them were kind of like that. And then there was one of them that sort of actively played. And the guy who actively played had to go to, like, college, or he was leaving college, or something like that. I can't remember, you know, like, life, basically. So he couldn't really play that much anymore. And because that ended up with having 3 leaders that were basically inactive, they decided instead of oh my god, almost dead. Instead of handing the clan over to other people, they just decided to close it. Now, I'm not gonna tell you whether or not they should have done that. I don't think they should. I think they should have handed it over to people, but they didn't. You know, it is what it is. I'm almost dead. Drink the frickin' potion, good lord. What are you doing? Bear of Justice. That was very, very, very nipple close to me dying. Suck it! Uppercut justice. Charge attack justice. And then bird of goddamn justice. Suck it. Alright. So anyway. The clan closed that I was in. And we were rivaling for the top clan in RuneScape alongside another clan called Damage Incorporated. DI for short. Fucking hated Damage Incorporated. It was led by an absolute dickhead. And I had a few friends in the clan, but for the most part, they hated my guts. They were actually the guys, I shit you not, who started the rumor about me being the Dagannoth King, like, Lura inventor. So anyway, after my clan died, I ended up just joining Rot, basically to pick on DI. Good times. That was a lot of fun.
We caught these 3 trying to slip away. Should have seen their faces. It's a big risk arresting Suran's most powerful landowners. I'm hoping you've got the evidence to make it worthwhile. Where's Marshal Hlaren?
Dead as hell. Hlaren's not coming. Here's the evidence that proves she colluded with the plantation owners.
Resisted, eh? I had a feeling it might go that way. Hlaren was happy to send other people to prison, but going herself, that rattled her knees. It's a shame she won't live to see the inside of a cell, but these 3 will, for at least a while.
What happens now, Governor?
With Hlaren dead, command falls to the senior officer. For now, that's, well, that's me.
Well, we're all
I'll
screwed.
send constables out to the plantations to liberate the slaves. In the meantime, I've got to take this evidence to House Redoran.
What about our mutual friend?
Oh, Melar. Well, I took a hard look at the evidence. Far as I can tell, this was just one big misunderstanding. Kren and I released him just before we set out. You'll find him in town nursing his wounds, no doubt. You should speak with him.
Okie dokie. Intriguing. He is all the way over there. He's quite a ways away, ain't he? Well, I mean, actually, it looks really far, but I don't think it is. Can I speak to these scumbags? No, I can talk to you, though. Hello, Constable Kryn. Am I the only one that thinks Kryn really sounds like a Star Wars name? It's Kryn! Watch out, everyone! He'll call the Death Star on us!
Fat cat in chains. Thanks for the assistance, Flower.
Oh, shut up! Dickhead! Alright, anyway, I'm trying to think. Do I have any more, RuneScapes? I mean, I guess, like, I do, but... Okay, so here's the thing. Remember what? So let me go. Basically, what I mean by picking on DI was obviously because. Okay, so here's the big thing about DI. As dickheady as they were very strict on their rules. So they were not allowed to carry teleports. If you carried teleports and you were killed, and then people would see like these runes in your inventory that you dropped, that proved that you. Well, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure you could... No, never mind, you couldn't. But anyway, the point is, if someone took a screenshot of, like, you being dead and you're a member of DI, and in your inventory you had the means to teleport, motherfucker, you would get kicked out of DI. Now, as much as I don't like DI, I commend them for that. So, there were, some strict rules. So, obviously, when you don't play by the rules, but they do, gives you an advantage. So, we could carry teleports, and, we dogpile them, and we did lots of things. Like, for example... Let me just get this part my thought finished here really quick. In fact, let's talk to this. I'll go into it in a minute.
Greetings, my friend. You cut quite the dashing figure in my old regalia.
Yeah, I do look quite good.
Another spectacular victory
like
for
real
the
life.
Scarlet Judge, eh? We'll miss donning the cowl, but it does me good to know that my final adventure helped liberate the people of Suran.
Suran. So you really plan to retire, Batman?
Yes, but I do so knowing that the legacy of the Scarlet Judge is in good hands. We Dark Elves are beset on all sides by greed and scheming malice. I fought it all my life, but now it falls to you. Keep up the work, and be the hero Vardenfell needs.
I don't think I got space, but thanks. I do?
Ah, look there. The fruits of your labor.
Yes, quite so. Alright, first things first is
Stay in
equip...
line and keep those mouths shut, Switz.
Oh, there they
I'll
come.
throw you in prison without your clothes.
Ooh, clothes. Let's equip the stuff that we just got. Where's my collection? There it is. Appearance, and
It's good
then
to see you alive, my friend.
costumes. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
very good.
Yep, good to see you too.
Forgive me for not getting up.
There we go. I'm going to dress in this
Don't
because
take
our regular
as an
armor looks like
excuse.
shit.
You're walking again, or else.
Hello, Gretka.
I wouldn't count Mela out, and neither should you. He's walking again and probably going to be alive long after I'm pushing up roses. They build them tough in Vardenfell.
Alright, so, where are we going now? Is this the quest that we just picked up? Helenra, a Telvanni healer and herbalist, has served the people of Suran for years. Unfortunately, a Mage's Guild healer named blah blah blah. Yeah, that's the one we just picked up. Alright, let's go do that. Oh, it's right next to us. Ain't that convenient? Let's go! So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, one thing that was quite common to do was, basically, when clans... Shut up. When clans had wars, you'd basically fight, you'd die, you'd return to the fight. And it was pretty freaking pointless, to be honest with you. You just keep coming back. Now, the quickest way to return, even though you'd be primarily fighting on the free-to-play servers, would be to return on your pay-to-play server, homeworld of your clan. Because it allowed you to use these, members-only teleports, essentially, that got you into the deep version of the PvP zone quickly. So, what was really fucking fun to do was to sit at the very top, exactly where you knew they'd teleport in, because you teleport in like almost the exact same spot every time, on their homeworld when you knew that they were having a clan war, and you'd beat the shit out of them. Because you're in pay-to-play gear, dressed in your member stuff with all the high-end equipment, and they're wearing their shitty free-to-play gear, so you just absolutely bloody destroy them. And because they're at the very end of the wilderness, in shitty gear, they would never get away. So if you caught one of them, they were dead. It was, oh my god, the salt mines. Like, some of them would drop their armor, like, out of rage and then return back quickly and try and pick it up, which, by the way, was another reason that you could get kicked out of the I actually got a guy kicked out. In fact, no, I didn't get him kicked out. He should have got kicked out. I presented the proof that he did that, and they were like, yeah, but you're a scumbag and you're the leader of Rot, so we're gonna ignore you. I was like, I don't lead it, man, I'm just in it now. Anyway, hello.
Yes?
Yes, I suppose
Yeah.
you've come for a consultation.
I have.
What is it? Unsightly warts? Poor eyesight? Flat feet, perhaps?
I'm here to talk about my micro penis. And also about the talent. That's not true, it's 7.5 inches. I'm quite proud of it. Put it this way. I'm slightly under average height. And slightly above average dick length. Basically, what I'm missing from, you know, my head is on my other head. And personally, I would probably prefer that. I think. Anyway, I'm here to talk about the talent alchemist Tilenra Mumra.
You poor thing. Did one of her bizarre herbal cures cause worse pains than it cured?
See, he said herbal.
I've given some thought to
Not
drafting a
herbal.
letter to the Archmage of the Guild. These herbalists and hedge witches really need some proper training.
Alright. What the fuck? You just said herbal, and then you said herbalists. Ooh, I don't want to fucking believe anymore. So you don't practice any alchemy here?
Of course not!
Ew.
Wait, are you another one of these bark-munching herbal apologists?
Are you wearing guy liner?
Telenra's teas are not remedies. I'm sure she makes a delicious marinade and some very fine scented lotions for the ladies, but I'd hardly call that medicine.
It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Do you think there's any value in herbalism at all?
None. Now, see here, if she sent you to fish for an apology, she won't get it. I'll not apologize for the truth. Alchemy is a peasant science. Sheer quackery. Now go, and take this silly book with you. I'm sick of it cluttering up my shelf.
Me. Let's go back and talk to this chick, and then we'll probably end the episode there, because by my calculations... by calculations, I mean literally I have a timer here that says I'm at 44 minutes and 15 seconds. By that, you know, with a teensy bit to cut out. Holy crap, I almost died. With that, a teensy bit to cut out, we're about 45 minutes after we speak to this chick.
Let me guess. Menaldinian was an insufferable ass and refused to apologize.
Yeah, pretty much. He told me to return this book to you.
Did he now? Well, he'll certainly regret that. I've cooked up a wonderful plan to teach him the value of alchemy, but I'll need your help. What do you say? Up for a bit of poetic justice?
Maybe. What do you plan to do to him?
Oh, come on now. I'm not going to poison him.
Poison.
I'm going to brew a potion that requires precise timing and freshly harvested lichen. The one that grows at the base of the Emperor Parasols.
Lichen?
If you gather the lichen, I can focus on the instruments.
I've been calling it lichen. But actually lichen, for once, sounds more correct. Alright, I'll go gather the fresh lichen.
Meet me near Menaldinian's house and we'll put my plan into action.
Sweet. Alrighty, next time we'll do that. Now we're dressed as the Scarlet Judge. Like a badass. Is it just me or does our dog look derpy as shit? There's just something about that dog. It just looks very slow. Like, just very mentally slow. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Like I say, they should be more regular now. Regular bowel movements. They should be more regular now. I sound tired. They should be more regular now that the, that Fable is over. And if you haven't seen it, go watch the final episode of Fable. It's pretty good. At least I think so. You should watch all my stuff. All my stuff's good. It's all good. It's all good, man. You should watch my streams. I live stream. You know that. I live stream like 5 days a week. Every day except Wednesdays and Saturdays. Usually starting at 8 p.m. GMT, aka 3 p.m. Eastern. My chair is currently sinking. But I'm going to keep doing the spiel. And we usually go for 3 to 4 hours. And lately we've been streaming Shadow Warrior for the most part, but also we're doing the Hollow Knight DLC. And by the time you see this, the Hollow Knight DLC, I might have been in it. And then usually for an hour or two, the last sort of 1 to 2 hours, we do either Rainbow Six or PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, because I like shooting dudes in the head in a competitive multiplayer environment. Anyway, my chair is completely and utterly sunk. I'm not going to raise it. Not right now. Fuck it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Outro. Alrighty, I would like to give a very special shout out this month to the following $10 plus tier patrons. So thank you very much to Nuria Age, Don Lobo, RB Jiggered, Billy Nine, Dr. Pepper Penguin, Philip Rep, aka Bebop56210, Grandpa Gus, Source of Success, and Hitbox. And of course, thank you to all of the $5 plus tier patrons who should be on the screen at any moment, as well as this month's Twitch subscribers who should be listed there as well. And thank you to everybody who is in the lower tier on Patreon as well. I could not do this without you. You guys are awesome. If you would like to become a patron and support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/MrAndersonLP, linked in the video description. But most of all, just thank you for watching. Good night, everybody, and goodbye.